What's up, guys? So tonight the focus of the video is going to be seeing if this heavy-duty water spot remover works on my Focus ST. I noticed that when I get my car totally clean and I look down across the paint, there's actually some ridges of water spots, and even if after I take quick detailer, wax, clay, after I do all of that stuff, it's still there. So I did a little bit of research, and they actually make something for that. And basically what happens is, you know, if you park your car by sprinklers or something like that, there's minerals in hard water that actually dry and just adheres themselves to the paint of your car. So if you get hard water on your car while you're washing it, you can wipe it right off and get it off, and those minerals don't get to dry and stick to your paint. Unfortunately, if this happened at work, if the sprinkler hit the car and got water all over it and it dries, that is what makes the minerals stick to the paint extremely hard. So this heavy-duty water spot remover, I will put a link in the description below so you can check it out, see if it actually works. I have no idea if it actually works yet. Of course, on the site they show it works like a dream, but we all know that in the real world a lot of this stuff doesn't work. But I trust Chemical Guys. Most of their stuff is pretty good. Not all of it. Some of it is junk. They're really good at marketing, so you have to watch out for that. But we're going to give it a shot tonight. So step one, I'm going to take a quick detailer and I'm going to clean the entire hood of my car. The only place that I'm getting the water spots is on the hood and on the roof, and I think that's because that's where the water, it's the flattest surfaces, so it's easier to stick there. Step one, I'm going to use this Ammo Spit Emergency Shine. So that's what I'm going to use to clean up the hood. Okay, so I used Quick Detailer, cleaned off the whole hood of the car. Basically with Quick Detailer, you're spraying it on, you're using the plush side of the towel to move it around for lubrication to get the dirt up, and then you're going to use the other side of the microfiber with the smaller, here let me just show you. So basically this side, the microfiber, you can see the fibers are much longer. This side, they're much shorter. This side I use to buff off any streaks that are left after I throw that on there. So the next step that I'm going to do is taking this clay bar and this clay lube. This is, I don't know, it's junk. I got it from Walmart years ago and I'm just trying to use it up. So, but I got this, it's called the OG clay bar, and it's from Chemical Guys as well. So I'm going to do this clay to remove any contamination that's on the paint that's in the current wax or that's in the clear bra that I can, not the clear bra, that's in the clear coat of the car. Because I just want to get as close as I can to those water spot marks, so there's nothing in the way of this stuff to make to let it work its magic. Step two, claying the hood of my car. So the hood of my car kind of has three sections. It has this side, has the center bulge, and then it has that side. So that's, I'm gonna clay in those three sections. It's generally good to break it down, that way nothing dries on the car. So Jamie just got back, and Jamie is very intrigued because I was getting, what the fuck? Jamie was intrigued by the fact that I was using clay mold on my car. So what do you have to say about this process that I was peacefully doing before I was interrupted?
Sorry, it seems a bit unnecessary.
Unnecessary, okay.
It didn't really seem like you got that much dirt off on your clay.
Okay.
My cut.
All right, so the next step in the process.
The next step of the process is to use this water spot remover that very beautifully matches my nails. Thank you, Tina.
Thumbs up for the nails. They look great. And I paid for them.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I didn't?
No, I paid for them.
Oh, I'm sorry. I apologize. Respecting Whammon over here. Usually, I pay.
When have you ever paid?
Do you hear this shit called out on my own channel?
I bring home the bacon.
Alright, so as Jamie stated, we are going to next put on the water spot remover. I'm going to be using this applicator pad for it. It says to also, you could also use like a microfiber applicator pad if you have something like that. But basically we're going to be working in 2 foot by 2 foot squares on the hood. So it's probably going to be 6 sections on this hood. Basically after you rub it on, let it sit for a minute or two, buff it off, and then neutralize the area with this spit, with any quick detailer that you might have at home. So that's just very important to get this off of there. And then after that, we're going to be applying wax. So it's starting to get dark, and I'm actually kind of having trouble seeing. So hopefully these lights come on like any time now. But basically, this stuff feels like kind of like tar or something like that. It's kind of hard to buff off the car. So I see why they tell you to remove it immediately. I highly suggest you do that. Basically, straight lines I'm putting on the car, and then I'm buffing it off. And it also gives the car a flat finish, so I see why they tell you to put the wax on it, because the wax is going to bring that deep shine out of the paint. So let's get back to buffing it off. Alright, so I know the video quality is piss poor at this point, but I do need to get this done in one sitting. So the whole hood is, everything's been done, it's been clayed. I put on the water spot remover, and the water spot remover worked okay at best. It did reduce some of the water spots, and it actually, on some of the real heavy ones, it made the ring very thin. I just feel like I don't have the proper lighting to be able to really get in there and attack the spots and totally get them off the paint. But it did work a little bit, so it's okay. So I'm just going to basically put a wax coat on this just to get it all sealed up, and then we'll be good to go. And then this weekend, I'm actually going to wax the whole car. So, but this is the only spot where there were water spots and it needed that extra treatment, so I wanted to get that done ahead of time. Okay, so we're all done here with the whole process. Hood looks amazing. Color, it really pops. I mean, even though when I walked out here and just looked at the hood compared to the rest of the car right now, you can just see how much more depth there is and how clean and sleek it is. So I'm excited to see it in the direct sunlight tomorrow, see if I missed any spots, which I don't think I did. But it looks pretty good. I'm slightly disappointed with the watermark remover. But I really think it comes down to having the proper lighting and being able to control your environment. One of the most important things in detailing is being able to control your environment, having the right lighting, which here, I mean, you can see I really don't. So I like to be honest about this kind of stuff. I'm not going to lie to you and say that, this stuff works great just to make a better video. It was okay, and I think having the lighting would have made all the difference in the world. But I am interested, if you guys have any detailing techniques, I'm still learning, as you all know, but anything that that works, that removes water spots, that's very easy to do, put it in the comments below. I would definitely be willing to check those processes out. I'm always willing to try something new to expedite something. So thank you all for watching. If you're still with me in the video, go ahead and drop a like on it. Subscribe if you're not subscribed to the channel. You don't want to miss out. We're going through some pretty nice growth lately. I'm very happy with it. Really appreciate all the positive reinforcement and all the support we're getting on the channel. And we'll see you next time.